In this video, I am going to talk about how to set up the Angular material data table with the real-time sorting. So since in your you are displaying a data and there are the thousand and lakh of the data is available, so getting all this data, lakh of the data, making your application very slow, and it will be not be a good user friendly. So what you are doing, you are getting the data only 20, 10, 20, 50 like that minimum data, and after that you are getting another data based on the user request. If user is requesting 5, 10 or 2 per page, then based on that you are getting the data, and if they will click here the next page, then next page data will come from the database. But in the previous video I have discussed that this sorting will be available on a statically. It means whatever existing data is available, based on that this sorting will be done in ascending or descending order. But your requirement is that this sorting should be happen with the entire data. It means see, if you have a 1 lakh of the data, then on 1 lakh of the data the sorting should be happen, not you initially you got a 10 data, then only on the 10 data sorting is happening. No, it's not like that. And you also not want to get all the data. So real time sorting will be done based on your request. So how you can achieve? So let's look at the code. This is very simple. Mat sort in the HTML code, task component.html, mat sort change. In the mat sort change, this on this event, it means if you will click here for the sorting on this icon, maybe on the header. So if you will click here, then based on the ascending or descending, on the, suppose if you will click once again, then this will be descending. If you will click once again, then it will be ascending, like that. So based on the click event, one method will be called, method name is sort data, and you are passing the event. So let's look at the TS file and this method. In this method, the event, this event having the lots of information. What information it have? Let's look at, because we have called here the event, console logged here event. So if you look at the event in the console, see this is the event, then on that event there are lots of information is available. So what information it have? So let's look at this HTTP response body. It have a body, and this it have a list of the detail, it means task list. And then okay, one thing, see you are call here the event, right? So event is display here, which is the active here. Active is type, means see this is the type is active, and direction is descending. To make it more clear, if I will click, then you got this console. Active is description, description is active, means you clicked on active, and the direction is ascending. So you got the column name, means what column you want to sort, and you got direction, means ascending or descending. That's it. This thing is required to make sorting happen. Now you got this information. You call one method which is this record. In this record, pagination, this paginator dot index page, basically paginator have a lots of information. Current index page you got, and then page size you got, and then column name. Column name, how you are getting this column name? See, in case of sort, event dot active, if you do event dot active, then you will get a column name, because active having the detail of the column name, on what column you have clicked and in which direction you want to sort. So ascending, this detail you have to provide as a here parameter during the method call. Now you method invocation is happened, record, and on that you call the API, or through the API you got a data, right? This here. So offset you have passed, limit you have passed, sort column, which column you want to sort you passed, and direction you have passed, like ascending, descending, like that. And based on that you have done this filtration in the back end, and all this detail you have passed through the API endpoint, and you got a data, new fresh data you got. And now your job is to show that particular data in the UI, filter data. So you called a prepare mat tab, and look at the, you have collected the data and you have assigned to the variable data list. Prepare mat table, if you will go to the this method, then you can notice in the mat table data source you have passed that newly data, and this newly data is displaying on the screen because of the two-way data binding. Whatever the variable value is available in the TS file, the same thing will be displayed in the HTML. So in this way you are getting a real-time data through the sorting. So I hope you are understand how the sorting thing is happened. Maybe in the next video I will talk about this checkbox. So if I am clicking this checkbox, then all the checkbox is selected. If I am unchecking, then this is removed, and if I will check specifically, then this icon is changed. And if I will click here the edit, then we can do a bulk edit as well. So right now it's not implemented, so I will implement, then I will make the video. And if I will click here the add, then I can add a data. Okay, these things not. If I will click here the delete, then all the selected data will be deleted like this. And if I will click here the any of the title, then you can notice all the title detail is displayed. And this is also a, you can see here the pagination, the search thing, copy, Excel, PDF, you can download in a PDF, in the Excel, in the CSV, all these things you can do. So how we will implement all these things, we will discuss in the next coming video. Thank you for subscribing the YouTube channel. Be tuned.